Griffin Canning. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting second.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's in there. Strike one. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Runner at first with no outs here. The high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Canning checks the runner. And he dives back in safely. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Canning picks over, and he's back in easily. Witt off of first with 2 away. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Canning checks over to first, and he's back. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. In the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore. And on the mound now, Jordan Lyles. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 2-1. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boogan, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Here's a speed threat, Cedric Mullins. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Two down, nobody on.
3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Professor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Alexi Guevara. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. And now the count is even. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. But when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the Royals catcher, MJ Melendez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that one moves his feet. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Massey headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Drew Waters stands in. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The wind of the pitch. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Upstairs.
Oh, that's a ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And another ball. Hammered, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Kicks and fires. Strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, there's one. Over to first, that's two. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Witt goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground right side, Frazier in plenty of time to first, and Witt is out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one is lifted in the air. Racing, makes the catch. And there's two away. Vinny Professor steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Singy Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Got him. And one out now. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Henderson, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
The wind and the pitch.
Great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Royals designated hitter, Salvador Perez. First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible.
Perez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. So up now for Kansas City, Gavin Cross. Off the mark there. 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2-1.
Not even close there. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2. Now a throw to first, and he. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
He goes down looking. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Massey throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering way upstairs. The pitch. In the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Hit in the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Digging in, Drew Waters. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Canning checks the runner. Back in safe, really close.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Pickoff move to first. Waters back on a dive. Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. Canning checks the runner. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. Close play, but in there. The tag at third, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And 1-2.
1 and 2.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. And a pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And he chases that one below the zone. That misses the zone. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, one hit. Top six. And now the first baseman, Vinny Professor. Canning back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get...
Look out, almost got him upstairs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Mountcastle to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Salvador Perez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Popped up. Frazier snags it for the second out. Alexi Guevara getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Frazier. And that is that. So they make bottom of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Into the bleachers and gone. Fires up the home crowd, and they close the gap. It's 2-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Mateo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Adam Frazier, and that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The wind to kick the pitch. Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now the batter now, Cedric Mullins. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here comes a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lyles throws over, and he's back in safely. The 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And now 2-1. Mullins off of first with 2 away. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. In to score from first. It's 2-2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Urias in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Aroldis Chapman on the pitch here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Strike 2. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes sprinting after it. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, short hop to third. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. They say it went.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little roller up along first. Takes it himself, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing. So remaining in the game defensively, Edward Olivares. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Waters makes the play. 1 away. And now Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one hops the wall. Throw, and it gets away.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Henderson up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Mountcastle stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, number 40.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Bunt attempt misses. And somehow he scores on a botched squeeze attempt. In the air, left side. Guevara under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Coming on for the Orioles, Michael Gibbons.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off. And the slider catches the zone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lopez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 for 3. Good eye right there. Move to first. Witt back in standing. Lined, and that's a base hit. First and second, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Professor. Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bottom of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. To third. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Up the middle, and a base hit. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Dylan Coleman gets the ball now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 65.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms.
And that one gets away at the plate. 1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
This to center field. Olivares moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Knocks it down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Olivares hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first, and now it's Austin Hayes. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Here's a tapper towards short. Witt gets it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the year. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Guevara now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Edward Olivares. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one fouled off. Snap throw to first. Magruder back easily.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Perez in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Magruder, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Next is the Royals catcher, MJ Melendez. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, 4 pitch